Hi, welcome back. And today we're going to carry on with the Porsche 944 rebuild. So today is a big day for us because we're actually going to get the paint in the engine bay done. So I've actually gone out and purchased myself a little gun. Now it's a HVLP, which is a high volume, low pressure. Now hopefully this will do the trick for what we need. I I bought this because I'm not a painter and I don't know. I've only ever done rattle cans, and the rattle can work that I've done has always come out absolutely spot on. Now, I did do some painting, some 2K painting many years ago, 20, 30 years ago, in fact, actually, I think. But that was when I was with my dad, and he set everything up, and I just painted, and it came out really well. So we're going to go for the same again. This time we've got a little bit extra again. We've got the regulator, we've got the filter in here. I have tried to set the gun up roughly, so I've got the air vent, this air valve all the way open. Um, I've set the flow. I've set the fan. Well, I say I've set the fan. Now this is where it's going to get complicated for me because I want a small fine jet to do all the edges and all the little bits that are really hard to get into. And then once I've got all those little bits done, I can then open the fan up and have a nice big fan, and then we can just layer it on. I have no idea how this is going to go. It will probably go terribly. I may have a few runs, not going to lie, but this is all. This is what it's about, isn't it? It's learning. So I've got myself some cups. I've got some filters. We've got some thinner. We've got some fast hardener, and we have some paint. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up probably about 400 milliliters to start off with, and then we'll go from there. So let's get some paint mixed up. Oh, I got to. Oh, I hate doing this. Right, 200 mil. Is it? Okay. Mate, I don't know how people do this. Well, you grab me a bit of tissue. Just one little piece, just to catch the drips for now. Yeah, I will do in a sec, yeah. Jesus. Is that coming out thin? Yeah. Yeah. Fucking nightmare. It needs a little bit more as well. Oh. And those videos on TikTok where those people just mix up the paint, they just go, yeah, bit of this, bit of that, bit of this. Okay. What were that? Oh, we'll bang on 200 though. Oh, there you go. Well, that's good. We'll bang on 200. Actually, shall I leave the lid off for now? Just in case. Got to mix some more up. Anyone can be a painter, right? You can wear it. Oh. You shake that? No, I don't think so. I hope not. I did shake it earlier anyway. Right, so doing a 2-1-1 ratio, it means 100 mil of this then. Right. Right, 100 mil. Yeah, I can do this one. There we go. That wasn't too bad, pouring. Now the thinners, which is again another 100 mil apparently. There we go. Oh, a couple little splashes then. Bright light. Like Gizmo. Mm. How much do I need to stir it? I guess that's enough, isn't it? Done. I reckon that's going to be enough paint. No. Thank you. Right. Now, let's pour into there. Yeah, probably. Right. Right. Let's put the mask on. It's got a hole that vent in it. I think it's just already got a vent in it. It's already got a hole in it. There's a hole in it, venting. So I presume it just stays in there. There we go. Scary stuff now. Oh, right. Wish me luck. And hopefully Matt might actually film a few bits. So we'll see. Right, catch you in a bit. So once everything was masked up, this was the point of no return. New gun, first proper go at spraying, and an engine bay full of awkward areas. And yes, that is a head torch. It turns out that painting an engine bay is basically like underground work. You need all the light you can get just to see what you're doing. I started by working my way around all the edges, seams and hard to reach areas first. Anywhere that would be a nightmare to get into later. This part was all about taking it slow and not flooding anything. I'd rather build it up evenly than end up having to chase the runs everywhere. But once the awkward areas were done, I could step back, focus on the larger sections, and at this point it was more about the consistency than the speed. And honestly, I was pretty relieved with how this turned out. For a first proper go with a spray gun, I couldn't really ask for much more. The coverage came out nice and even, and the colour really pops in the engine bay. There are still a few tight spots I'll come back to later with the airbrush, but that was always the plan. It's not meant to be a show car finish. It just needs to be clean, protected, and a good solid base to start the rebuild from. And for me, this feels like a big step forward on the Porsche 944 rebuild. The bay looks good. The booth, on the other hand, that took one for the team. Everything's red. Everything's covered in red. Even though we have our makeshift little Dexter's lab, everything outside of here has got red. We've got no ventilation in here at all. I was wearing a little gas mask, hence why you can see the red on my face. But it is all painted, and it has come out, and it looks absolutely bloody gorgeous. That looks really good. Now, there is a couple of runs. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to hide it. The one over there, that's quite a big one. There's a couple of others around, which I'm not really too worried about because I'm not a painter. This is the first time I've ever painted like this, and it's an engine bay, and it's not exactly the easiest of things to paint. But it's come out and it looks really good. So I'm absolutely buzzing with that. Yeah. Next up, engine. And that's what we need to get on with. So I need to get hold of Mark because we still need to sort out the wiring loom, because Matt's waiting for the wiring loom so we can get on with that, because at the moment Matt's got nothing to get on with really, because I'm doing the painting, the cleaning and everything else. So Matt's being put behind. So we need to get hold of Mark, get that sorted out. We also need starter motor, water pump, and with the engine as well. I've actually looked into getting the cam belt kit. So water pump, cam belt, the balance belt, over £500. And I thought VWs were expensive. Now this is turning out to be expensive, but it's for the love of the car. It is my dream car. It's what I've always wanted, and now we have it, and it is it's looking really good. Absolutely buzzing. Look at that. There's nothing I forgot, is there, Matt? We're all it's all looking good. Yeah, a couple of big runs. And when I say big, they are quite big. they genuinely need addressing. But and everything else looks genuinely factory. All those bits that I seam sealed, everything looks really, really good. So we'll run some B-rolls now, and you can have a look at that. And I will see you next time. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for everyone for your comments and lot of thumbs up and subscribing and all of that good stuff. I really do appreciate it, and it really goes towards helping with the channel and towards this build. So just watching, liking, subscribing, you know, that keeps the build going. And that's what we like to see. So thank you very much for watching. Take care, stay safe, and God bless.